But, hi everyone! Or at least, whenever people get in here. There's no one in here quite yet. I'll probably just talk about my day, since no one's in here yet, and just ramble. I got, the first thing, okay, I got $3 bills at work today. I, work in a store, right? I got $3 bills at work today, and they were from 1957. Hey Kaz, what's up? Hey Bob. Hi Nishan. That's so weird. On my phone, it says that there's 0. Oh, now it says there's 1 person in here. Oh yeah, I bet. I remember you said you were in like a time zone that's 8 hours ahead, right? Like over near Europe, kind of. So I don't have to set y'all down, and well, I don't think I actually need to set y'all down. I think I can hold you while I drink. But I definitely need some more. I'm trying not to drop the lid. There we go. I'm bad at multitasking. Success. I did it. 57 are keepers? Dude, yeah, that's what I said. I kept all 3 of them. One of them is actually still crisp. Like, it's legitimately in better condition than than a lot of dollar bills that are like 10 years old. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. I was surprised to see them spending those. I was like, bro, what's going on? Where'd you get those from? I mean, I imagine it was someone who was just, like, broke, needed to spend the money, and that was all they had, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Willow, what's up? But I guess their loss is my gain, because I kept them. I traded them out for some newer ones. Ugh, I need to cut my bangs so bad. Look at that. It's just, like, basically almost in my eyeball. It's like pushing down my eyelashes. Just kind of uncomfortable. But how have you all been? It's like the beginning of fall. I feel like summer has been refusing to go away where I live. Here in Oregon, I feel like we've been having kind of a late summer, which I'm honestly not a fan of. I feel like at this point I'm just tired of all the sun and the heat. I just want the clouds. I want it to be kind of cool. Yeah. That's where I'm at this point, honestly. I love fall. Fall's like my favorite time. I think I've said that before. Whoa, I just saw a really big spider web. That's so weird. It's like not a web, it's just one single piece of a web, and it's like, I don't know, like a few feet long. It's crazy. That's cool though. See, I get distracted very easily, sorry. Y'all gotta entertain me with chat, or I'm gonna start looking off at other random stuff. Oh, hey, Willow. You're asking... Dang, 16 hours? That's a long drive. I mean, at least y'all can video call, though, like you're saying. That doesn't require a drive. At least there's that. It's the nice thing about having phones and technology. So we don't have to necessarily travel all the time to speak with one another now, and that used to be the case. Like, I don't know, it's crazy thinking about the way that even just news would spread. You know, like in the olden days before technology, someone had to get on a freaking horse and ride into the next town and tell people, and then go to the next town. It just, I can't imagine, like, how long it took stuff to spread from one part of the country to the other. Like, oof. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's still definitely hard whenever you live far apart from someone like that you want to be near. Like, but hopefully one day y'all can live with each other, I'm sure. Spaced off for a second. I was gonna say something and I forgot. So there's that. It's also your first prom? Aw, that's awesome. That's cool. I really think I went to one prom in middle school. I didn't really go to any in high school. I wasn't really a prom person, I guess. I live in Oregon. That's where I live. Where do you live, Dio? Well, don't tell me the specific city. I just mean, like, state or country. Don't get too specific. I don't need to know your address, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Some people, Germany, that's cool. That's probably cool. It's probably really pretty there. Yeah, I've never been before, so I'm like shaking my phone all around. I'm trying to hold it still, but yeah. I live in Wisconsin. I've never been to Wisconsin. I haven't really been to many. I've been to Oregon, obviously. I've been to California because I'm from there. I've been to Washington briefly. I've gone to Georgia. I'm trying to think of somewhere else. I went to Arkansas when I was like 4. Does that count? Because I don't really remember it. I don't know if that even counts at that point. Other than that, I really haven't. I haven't gone to any other states. I think that's it. Yeah, not that many places. There's some, I don't know. I've always thought of going on like a road trip, just like from one end of the country to the other. I've always felt like that would be so fun. And kind of stressful too, I imagine. It'd be a lot of driving. Try Mexico? Yeah, I've gone down to like San Diego and stuff, but I haven't ever been to Mexico before. I feel like it'd be fun for sure. I would definitely want to go with people. I feel like I'd be boring down there by myself. Thank you. I hope you're having an amazing evening too. Wasteland, I assume? Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, no, I've always wanted to go to different places. I'm just not a big fan of flying. I prefer driving. It's a small town. I haven't been to a lot of states. Yeah, I get that. I lived in a small town growing up too, like a very small town. My town had 1,000 people in it, all in all. It was pretty tiny. High school was like microscopic. But yeah, I don't know. Small towns have their ups and their downs. It can be a good thing and it can also be a bad thing. It just depends. Super free. Yeah. No, I bet they are, honestly. I just wouldn't really know what to do on my own. I feel like it'd be fun to go, like, with people. Had to make it edgy because why not? No, I get that. Edginess definitely has its place. It can be fun sometimes, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I've always wanted to go, like, to Mexico. Canada would be cool too, and I'm close to Canada, so that'd be easy. Europe would be fun. But that one involves, like, a lot of flying or getting on a ship. Like, flying's probably the most practical way. I just don't like flying. Especially over large bodies of water. Like, Seen too many horror movies. And I've seen too many really bad news stories, especially lately, about, like, plane wrecks. I don't really know if I want to take that chance, is what I'm saying. Seems like it'd be fun, but yeah, maybe when all these companies are, like, taking better care of their planes, maybe when some lawsuits happen, I'll feel comfortable, like, actually going on them again. But as of right now, I don't know. That's for sure. So random, this is the only time I've written in a stream. Oh, that's cool. Going to sleep now. Have a good night, Dio. Hope you sleep well. Yeah. That's awesome, though. Yeah, I know there's definitely lurkers. A lot of people don't like to really talk too much in streams, and that's totally fine. I feel like it's, your personal decision if you want to talk or not. If you don't feel like you have anything to add, then why? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Wasteland. I appreciate it. Hey, Lily, what's up? I like that picture. I assume that's your dog. It's a cool-looking dog. My dog is, like, lazing on the couch inside. Sometimes she likes to come out here with me, but not all the time. She's, like I said, lazy. Honestly, that's just the best way to put it. She's weird. She's like a spaz. She has moments of being really hyperactive and, like, zoomies, run around all over the place. And then there's other moments where she's just, like, laying on the couch, refuses to get up, try to call her name and make her come over to you. She just looks at you like, what do you want? Like, I don't know, she gets in moods. That's for sure. I guess that's fair though. It's kind of like all of us, right? We all have moods that we get into. Even dogs. Thank you, Lily. I like to think she is. It's funny, my old dog's name was actually Lily. I was like, when I was a kid, that was like my favorite name of all time. I was obsessed with that name. I had a stuffed animal and I named it Lily, and then I got a dog and I didn't name it Lily, but the person before me did. Basically like my mind daily law. But yes, I was obsessed with that name. It's a good name, honestly. It's like easy to pronounce and it's pretty. I don't know. I have like a weird name and it's always kind of difficult for people to pronounce. And that's not really the funnest. Sometimes I wish I was named something just like very easy to read, you know? Like whenever the teacher was calling my name in class, I would know that they were getting to my name because they'd be reading through a series of names and then they would just pause. And there'd be dead silence for like a good few seconds, and I was like, they're trying to read my name. Like, and every time I was right, too. It's funny how that worked. Some of them would go to pronounce my last name, but they would still pronounce that wrong. It's like they would skip over my first to avoid the mispronunciation, and then they would just mispronounce the last one. Like, you tried. At least you tried. Yeah. School was entertaining, that's for sure. Hi, Zuli, what's up? I'm just trying to hold my phone here without killing my arm. I might take it. I was charging it for a little bit there because I was an airhead and didn't charge it last night. I always try to charge it before I go to sleep, but that doesn't always happen. Oh, thank you, Wasteland. I appreciate it. But yeah. At least I remembered to charge it before I started this. That would have been fun if my timer was just how long my battery lasted. Oh, thank you, Zuli. I appreciate it. Yeah, I I feel like I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to be getting compliments. I think I brushed my hair today. Some days I skip even brushing my hair. I think I brushed it this morning though. But like I don't ever bother with makeup. I feel like those compliments are better deserved by those who like put more effort into the way they look. You're getting Burger King in a minute. That's nice. I'll have a good, well, lunch or dinner or whatever it is for you. I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it would be like a late lunch. It's like 4. What is it? Actually, I don't know. 4:27. There you go. The edgy people gotta stick together. Thank you. You're awesome. But no, yeah, edginess definitely. I think it has its place. I think also the word sometimes is just used to shut others down, like when it comes to what they're saying or what they're doing or the way they're acting or dressing. I feel like it's just a good way to shut someone down. Not a good way, but it's just like a popular way to shut someone down, which I don't really agree with, you know? Like edginess is not inherently bad, and I feel like a lot of people think it comes with like a negative connotation. But I like trying, I like using the word in like a more of a positive light. Because I feel like it kind of takes away that negativity. After school lunch, yep. That pretty much what that would be for me too. I always have a snack. I get off work at like 3, and I always have a snack when I get home. Even though I have lunch at work, I can't help it. I don't know what it is. I'm always hungry when I get back, no matter what. No matter how much I eat on my lunch, it does not matter. Well, I guess if I ate like a whole feast or something, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I can't really eat at many places like that, but I definitely I do like to go and eat out. Like I don't know, there's this place in Portland that I found that I liked a lot. It's called Dirty Lettuce. It's like a vegan place. It's really good. I don't really go to Portland super often though, so it's not exactly somewhere I'll be getting to eat often, but it's really good. I always say edgy is a good thing. That's basically the style I like to go for. That's awesome though. That's a good thing. It's like reclaiming the word, right? Instead of letting people use it as something that's insulting or negative. At least that's the way I think about it. 6, 7. Some of y'all are wild. I don't even understand what that means. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me what that means. It's so still out here. It's almost weird. It's usually really windy where I live, but everything is so still right now. It's a meme? About what? What is it? How is just the two numbers a meme? Not even I know what it means. Yeah. Yeah, because I've never heard of that. That must be a newer one, or to be fair, I'm a little older, so I'm probably just out of the loop. But yeah, I've never heard that one before. That's a new one for me. Yeah, those are always interesting comments. Some people love to come in here, comment random stuff that I have no clue what they're saying, and then just leave. I feel like they just like confusing people. It's like, here's something that you're not gonna understand whatsoever. Have fun deciphering it. Bye. Yes, I get it. It's like a weird form of entertainment for them, I assume. At least I assume that's what they use it for. Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie. I just have like a natural aversion to stuff that's super popular. And I know that probably makes me kind of a hipster, but oh well. I can't help it. That's just how I am. I've always been like that. Gen Z, yeah. Yeah, see, the hard thing for me is I'm like right on the edge. I was born in 99, and growing up, I was called a millennial. Like, as a child, I was called a millennial, and then I feel like as soon as I became a teenager, like 13, 14, all of a sudden this term Gen Z started getting thrown at me, and I was just like, bro, what? Y'all have called me millennial my entire life, and now all of a sudden I'm Gen Z? What is this? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm like technically Gen Z. I'm like one of the oldest Gen Zs. Like, I don't know exactly where the cutoff is, if it's like 97 or 98, but it's like right in there. So, yeah, I definitely don't feel like a Gen Zer, but I'm kind of too young to be a millennial, so that's fun. Hi, B-Man, what's up? But yeah, no, it's like weird to be in between two generations because I can relate to both, but not all the way. Like there's bits and pieces of both that I relate to. Yep, see, you're kind of right in the same boat as me. I feel like people from like, I don't know, 98 to 2000 or like 97 to '01 are kind of like in this awkward in between. Like we're not really part of any defined generation. Like, I don't know. 90s babies rock. See, it was funny to watch the evolution of that too, because I remember whenever I was like a kid, it was like 90s kids are the coolest. 90s kids rock. And then when I got older, it turned into 90s babies because we just like took the older generation's thing, made it our own. I guess that's tradition though. That's pretty much what every generation does. Just takes inspiration from previous ones and makes it their own in some way. Puts their own spin on it. But yeah, no, that's always been really interesting to think about too, the way that stuff changes, like music, for example, generation to generation, the way it like takes inspiration from previous ones, and it sounds very much alike but still different. I was born in 96, we're in the same boat, don't really fit in anywhere. I know. I really feel like generations need to be I don't know, like, we should be our own generation. Like, like we shouldn't be mashed in with either millennial or Gen Z. There should be one in between that. Because I feel like our experiences were different. I mean, especially with the way that technology progressed so quickly. Yeah. I mean, we're old enough to remember a childhood without smartphones, but we're also young enough to remember a teenagehood with them. Like, kind of, I don't know. It's interesting for sure to think about. And I'm sure there are probably other, like, groups of people like that too. Yeah, Generation Misfits. There's probably other ones like that too, like ones in between Millennial and Gen X, and ones in between Gen X and what came after Gen X? It's not Baby Boomer, right? Or is it? I don't really know my generations very well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the oldest one that I know off the top of my head is the greatest generation, or the great generation, right? And that's like the baby boomers' parents, I think is how it goes. Something like that. I find the names that they give for that kind of stuff interesting. I've always wondered exactly how they come up with the names. Like, I don't know. Why did we go from stuff like the greatest generation or something like that to being like Gen X, Gen Z? Well, why are we going by letters now? Like, why can't we give ourselves like a cool name? Or is that just reserved for the older generations? Not fair. There must be like some sort of institution that comes up with this stuff. I don't know what it is though. Dang, y'all are chill today. Usually this place is pretty hectic on a Friday, I'm gonna be honest. Usually I'm like having to sit here and ban a bunch of people because there's like too many of y'all and some of y'all are wilding out and saying crazy stuff. But not today. I think that should be our generation. Generation Misfits can't fit in with the norms of society or with their own group. Yeah, that fits it pretty well, honestly. It does. I know, I wish there was like an official way to like register that kind of stuff. Cause yeah, that'd be cool. And it'd be way cooler than saying I'm part of Gen Z. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. The letter Z is kind of cool. If I had to pick like a letter of the alphabet, whatever. X is kind of cool too. At least they chose the cooler letters. But still. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of relieved that y'all are chill today. Like, it makes my job easier, but also a little harder because I don't have as much to, like, interact with in the chat. Kind of a big part of these is me, like, going back and forth. I know I like to run off the map. Thank you, Wasteland. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe everyone's out and busy doing stuff this Friday. That's a good thing. That means a lot of y'all are having social lives today. I know, that's what I was saying, Kaz. There's usually more, but people must be busy today. Must be a busy day. Hey, Postar, what's up? How you been? That's cool, though. See, some of y'all come in. The cool ones come in. That's all that matters. But yeah, I'll be doing... I know I kind of fell off my schedule for a little while there. I'll be trying to do another one of these tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some antics. And then... Ah, you've been in the hospital? I'm sorry. I hope you've been okay. I hope you're getting better with whatever you had to go to the hospital for. I hope you're doing as well as you can be with the circumstances. Ooh, ouch. That hurts. Like, you walked into something, like, with your head? Like, you just bonked your head really hard on something? I don't know why I was smacking the top of my head for that. That was unnecessary. I'm sorry. Yeah, ouch. Dang. Well, hopefully your head will feel better soon. Hopefully it wasn't something too bad. Yeah. I haven't really ever hit my head too hard on something. I had a cousin who ended up falling off of a trampoline as a kid, and she hit her head on like a wooden log that was at the bottom. I don't know why the wooden log was there right next to the trampoline. That was really a bad idea, to be honest with you. But yeah, yeah, that was kind of scary. She had to go to the hospital for that. Um, she was fine though. She didn't have any like, I don't know, crazy scar or anything from it. So at least there's that. But yeah, I know I'm lucky. I've never broken a bone either. And me saying that out loud is probably going to guarantee that I do now at some point, but I haven't thus far. So, doing good. Right? I know. Yeah, that kid's head was hard. She was fine. I mean, obviously they took her to the hospital still cuz when your kid falls off a trampoline and hits their head on a log, you're probably going to if you're responsible, right? But she was fine. Already. Ah, yeah, thank you, Wasteland. I appreciate it. I'm happy you came by and stopped and chatted with me. I broke a rib and a toe? Ow. But that's all you say, breaking a rib, and then you say that's all, like it's not a big deal. Like, a rib? I mean, I've heard that when you break a rib, that it hurts every time you like inhale. That like every time you go to breathe, you know, because your lungs are expanding, you can feel it and it hurts. So I don't envy you right now. I'm sorry that happened. That's awful. Hopefully everything heals up quickly. Mom almost broke her neck. That's man, that's scary. You haven't broken anything? Ah, that's fair. Surgery, yeah. I haven't, thankfully. I mean, I had to go under anesthesia as like a 5-year-old for like a dental procedure, but that's pretty much been it. Yeah. I mean, I've had to do teeth stuff, of course, but I don't like getting like anesthesia or laughing gas. I don't want any of that kind. I just numb my mouth and do what you need to do. I don't want to feel high and weird and loopy throughout the procedure. It's unpleasant to me. I don't know. It's funny because they do that kind of stuff to like calm you down. It does not calm me down. It does the opposite. If you want to freak me out, give me the loopy woo woo stuff because I will freak out. But yeah, that's definitely a thing with me. I understand like other people they're totally the opposite, where like they need that to stay chill. You burn yourself with hot glue? That's bad. Dang. You got a smiley face? I'm confused. Do you mean like the scar looks like a smiley face? But yeah, that's rough. Like yeah. That's funny. See, it's not just me, I guess. At least there's that. That makes me feel a little better. I can't be awake for that. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, no, dude, that's totally, that's reasonable. Like, I get it. It's, loud sounds in your mouth, when they're like trying to pull a tooth or trying to like drill or do anything like that. Definitely not pleasant. No, I hate going to the dentist. That's like my least favorite activity, that's for sure. But I guess to be fair, it's like most people's least favorite activity. I don't really think anyone likes going to the dentist. If someone told me they genuinely enjoyed going to the dentist, I would think they were weird. Like I'm not gonna lie. That would be odd to me. Ah, you were making a mask? Dang. Yeah, hot glue, that would hurt because it's like sticky and you can't just wipe it off quickly. I'm kidding. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Hey, what's up, Alone? Hope you're doing good. Oh, you're Ghost. What's up? How have you been? Long time no see. Yeah. I mean, hopefully it was worth it, bro. Hopefully it was a good mask. That's what I'll say to that one. But yeah, I love hot glue sticks. I love hot glue. It's fun. It's like it's endless possibilities. You can do so many different crafts with hot glue. Yeah, honestly, I haven't been streaming that much, so definitely haven't seen some of y'all for a little bit, but I've been doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm happy you're doing good as well. It was an A. Ah, that's cool. That must be fun. That's awesome. I always love seeing everyone's masks. I love seeing everyone's creativity with them. I'm not very good at drawing or like if that's how you spell it. You spelled alien correctly? I know that. But I'm not sure what else. If there's like if it was a different word that you're referring to, I'm not sure. Everything looks correctly spelled to me. But yeah, no, I've definitely been kind of slacking on doing live streams lately, that's for sure. I'm probably seen. Hmm. I don't. An alien like scene. Um. Is it like scene like the style? Because that would be with a C. It's SCENE. There, yes, see, it like clicked in my head after I had to repeat it to myself to realize. But yeah, no, that's awesome. That sounds so cool. So like a scene alien. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, I wish that I was good at like arts and crafts. I definitely like to try them out, but it never quite comes out the way that I expect it to in my head, unfortunately. But I guess that's just kind of the point of trial and error. You got to keep trying it and practicing. I'm probably gonna head out here. It's been 32 minutes, and I usually do these for like a half hour. Sometimes I'll go for an hour if I'm feeling like it, but today I'll probably call it here. I am gonna stream again tomorrow though, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 30 minutes or an hour tomorrow yet. It'll probably just be up to how I feel at the time. That's usually what determines that. But yeah. Yeah, bye, Kaz. Thank you. Thank you, Wasteland. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see all you later. Thank you for stopping by and talking with me in the stream. I do appreciate it. Bye. If I can. There we go. Struggle.